Hello all of you. Here we begin with the third class for the basic concepts in income tax. Yet I have not discussed with you total syllabus ki hum kya kya padhenge. And we have not discussed the paper pattern and all. We are learning the basics, the pillars which are not seen, but the whole building is going to stand on that. So as usual, we'll start with the revision of yesterday's class so that if you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. The class is super excited to discuss the homeworks first, is it? Okay. Good evening, very good evening to all of you. Rohit, Ashwini, Anju, Abhishek, Mahesh, Gopal. Answer. Getting into the answer mode. Okay. So that means when you're so excited for the answer, that means you all were there in yesterday's class. Okay. So good. Chalo, then let me take you directly to the notebook where yesterday we have covered some theory, some concept. आज क्या करें? Theory पढ़ें, concept करें, slab rates आगे करें. We'll do both. So listen to me carefully now. Yesterday, we have done definition of person under section 2, subsection 31. All of you have got the PDF and you are reading that, sure? Any doubt in the language of the PDF? Any term? You know, sometimes for me, like it's repetition, no, every batch. So I may feel you have followed as a teacher. Honestly, I'm saying. But you feel this term is new for me, not clear, ma'am, on this page number, this line. Frankly, ask me, no problem at all. Okay, right. Chalo. So, yesterday we have discussed definition of a person. No one is going to ask you in exam, right, definition of a person. But we should know every person who is liable to pay the tax is covered under the definition of SSE. And person includes individual, male, female, minor. We have discussed it. And HUF, partnership firm, including LLP. Yesterday we have missed, no. So let me share the screen और हम अभी add कर देते हैं, no problem. आ जाओ वापस कल के screen में. Yes. Yesterday we have written all this, no. Individual HUF partnership firm includes LLP also. LLP should also file the return. Then we have companies, whether listed, unlisted, public, private, foreign company, domestic company, all should file the return. Excuse me. Then we have artificial juridical person. We have discussed yesterday, gods, deities, trust, orphanage, old age homes, all that. Local authority, body of individuals like joint venture, group of people coming together for a project, completing and going off. So for that project, they are liable to pay the tax together. Then AOP, Association of Person. Yes. And then we have these slab rates. तो हमने किए हैं, but types of person, yeah. Okay. Everyone in the class is clear with the difference between BOI and AOP, distinguish between, I have read the theory question also yesterday. Body of individuals, where only group of individuals can come together. Association of person, okay. So association of the person means one could be HUF, one could be individual, and one could be partnership firm, and they are coming together for a project. Okay, right. So this is what we have done till yesterday, and you all are giving uniformly correct answer or what? Gopal Krishna and all of you, wonderful. चलो तो आप check करो कि दीप्ति मैम का आंसर correct है या नहीं. Right. Now as we move ahead, once again I would like to revise this also. When we are talking about individual, 60 years and above, if you complete in the financial year 21-22, you are said to be senior citizen. And I'll open up now today what are the benefits of senior citizen in the slab rates and tax rates. 80 years and above, it is super senior citizen. Okay, right. Now, if your 68th birthday is just on the 1st April 2022, then it is considered 31st March 22, and you are allowed to take 68th year itself completed in financial year 21-22 and take all the benefit accordingly. Yes, I'm doing revision for all of you, so I hope this is all clear now. How do individuals, HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP pay tax? So they pay tax in slab rates, not flat rates, slab rates. 0 to 2,50,000, nil. 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs. So on the next 2,50,000, 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20%. Above 10 lakhs, 30%. Is this clear? Slab rates. How many of you are clear that now we don't have to refer the slab rate, ma'am? It's fitted in our mind. Huh? Cool. Good, good, good. And if not, okay, keep it in reference while you solve the problems today. Another 2-3 days, you'll surely be perfect with it. Okay. Then we have solved all these problems yesterday. Acha, whatever slab rates tax you have to pay on final tax, 4% education cess you have to pay. Someone was asking in the end yesterday, ma'am, is it mandatory to pay? Yes, it is mandatory to pay. On tax, education cess is also a type of tax, but put together you have to pay. Okay. And someone was asking, ma'am, if my birthday is on 29th February, then also we all know 28th or 29th doesn't come after every 4 leap years, doesn't mean that you have 4 साल में एक ही साल बड़े होंगे. I hope that's very clear that every year, whatever is your age, if 60 years are completed in financial year 21-22, you will get seniority benefit. So whatever doubts were there in the chat, I have cleared. Now coming to your answer. Rohit is having example 4 answer. Those who have got it correct, nice. Anyone in the class who is little confused can check with me, no problem. 23 lakhs is the final total income. I call it TI, total income. So 0 to 2,50,000. The first 2,50,000, it is called as basic exemption and the tax is nil. कितना मजा आ रहा है ना? हम तो बैठे हैं, मैम सॉल्व कर रहे हैं और आप चेक कर रहे हो कि मैम करेक्ट कर रहे हैं या नहीं. Even I am enjoying. I enjoy copying from my students' book. Okay. Next, 2.5 to 5 lakh. On the next 2.5 lakh, it is 5%, 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakhs. On the next 5 lakh, it is 20%. So 1 lakh. And above 10 lakhs till 23 lakhs, it is going. So 10 lakh to 23 lakhs, this is a journey of 13 lakhs at the rate of 30%. Yes. So 13 lakh ka 30% is 3,90,000. Above 10 lakhs. 23 lakhs was the income, no? So 13 lakhs ka 30%. So what is the total tax coming to? Okay, why should I draw a line here? 502500. On that, we will add education cess 4%. 20,100 and final taxes, tax payable. I call it tax payable to government, 522,600. Yes. Let me check in the chat box. Is my answer correct or not? Yes. Mahesh, Anjani, all of you. Yes, yes, yes. Super clear. 5,22,600 is the tax. So did you follow? Ma'am, 23 lakhs income. 23 lakhs ka 30%. That will be flat rate. Individuals are paying tax as per the slab rates. Okay. All of you are saying we also got the same answer. Okay. Rohit, Rahul, all of your answers are correct. Great, great to see that. Example number 5th now, because I'm going to do some value addition in this today. Chalo, Raman is having 5,50,000 as total income. So very simple. 0 to 2.5 lakh, it is nil. On the next 2.5 lakh, that is the 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, that is on the next 2.5 lakh, it is 5%, so 12,500. And above 5 lakh, 5 lakh to 10 lakh, it is 20%. So just on the next 50,000, it is 20%, that is 10,000. So 22,500 is the tax. Add education cess to that, 4%. 22,500 ka 4%.
900.
900. And so this is 23,400. 23,400 is the correct answer. Okay, I want to take a pause here. Anyone is confused because I am adding to it now. आज थोड़े concepts बाद में करेंगे, पहले यही पढ़ लेते हैं. Slab rates में I am teaching you something additional, rebate and benefits of seniority. But you know, this is cumulative knowledge, dear students. कुछ doubt है तो आप पहले पूछ लो. I am waiting.
నిన్న ఫస్ట్ 5% అనిపించింది ఫస్ట్ నిన్న అనిపించింది 0 to 2
म्यूचुअल डिस्कशन. अरे दो लोग साथ में भी बैठ के पढ़ रहे हैं, ऐसा भी है क्लास में. ओके, send me a message or unmute and ask your doubt. Do you have any doubt or all of you followed? The whole class got the answer correct? Then वाह वाह क्या बात है. Good. चलो. Over to the next concept in the slab rate. For that, we all will go to the material. Some theories there. आज reverse करेंगे. आज पहले problem करेंगे, फिर theory. कल हमने कुछ theory पढ़े थे. Yesterday we did theory. Okay, all right. If an individual is a senior citizen, 60 years and above, less than 80 years, for him, basic exemption is not 2,50,000. It is 3 lakh. Are you all looking at the screen? So up to 3 lakh income, no tax. 3 lakh to 5 lakh. 3 lakh to 5 lakh. The next 2 lakh. Same, 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20%. 10 lakh above, 30%. Nice. Clear to all of you? Yes. So up to 3 lakh, nil. 3 lakh to 5 lakh. Not on the, ma'am, मैंने गलती से ना on next 2,50,000 कर दिया, गया. If he is a senior citizen, you have to write on top while calculating the income. So 3 lakh to 5 lakh, on the next 2 lakh, 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, same 20%. 10 lakh above, same 30%. So what's new? What is new? For a senior citizen, basic exemption is instead of 2,50,000, 3 lakh. Now, coming to super senior citizen who is 80 years and above, up to total income 5 lakh, it is nil. 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Up to 5 lakh, they don't have to pay tax. There are so many super senior citizens I've seen 80 years and above, they file the return and mostly they have FD interest and all, 4,50,000, no tax. Up to 5 lakh income, no tax. 5 lakh to 10 lakh डायरेक्टली 20%. मैम फिर यहाँ 5% होना चाहिए ना, नहीं है ना. Up to 5 lakh basic exemption for super senior citizen. 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%. 10 lakh above whatever is the income 30%. Now the googly, the pitfall. When we are writing professional exam, हमको वंडरला के स्लाइड में जाके नहीं गिरना है. तो this seniority benefit of additional basic exemption up to 3 lakh and 5 lakh is only for resident senior citizen. Resident, who is permanent resident in India, born and brought up in India, and who is in India. Ma'am, how will we come to know in exam they'll give? And otherwise, you will learn in a chapter called as residential status. You will learn. Are you all getting? So, if a foreigner comes to India and he earns income and he is of 67 years, what will be his basic exemption? 2,50,000. A super senior citizen, foreign citizen comes to India, 85th birthday, and he earns some income in India by doing some shows, but he's of 85 years. How much will be the basic exemption? 2,50,000. Who will get the additional basic exemption of 3 lakh and 5 lakh? Only resident senior citizen. And this is my way of teaching. I know where students go wrong over the years of teaching. So वहां पे ना ऐसे तारे सितारे बनाओ, मैंने ऐसे कर दिया. So you do this in your material, right? Are you all clear? This part I have already explained you. 1st April wala 68th birthday. Rebate also I'll teach, but pehle with this we are going to the notebook. All of you come with me to the notebook and let us write it. All this you write it in your booster notebook only. Don't worry, this whole chapter is very important. Write down. Write down what I am writing. Normal basic exemption 2,50,000. Resident senior citizen. Resident senior citizen. 60 years and above and less than 80 years. What is the basic exemption? I'm going to solve the problems. So keep patience. This is not theory. This is practical. Now, resident, super senior citizen, 80 years and above. What is the basic exemption? 5 lakh. And underline the word resident. Can't say, dear student, how much this is important for MCQs, fill in the blanks, true and false, objective questions. Is my voice audible, clear to all of you? Have you finished writing? Then let us continue with some examples. कल हमने कितने examples किए थे? 1 second, हाँ? 5. ठीक है, हम वहीं से continue करेंगे. चलो, write down with me. Example number 6. Pritpal, 82 years. Total income is 8,70,000. Pritpal's total income is 8,70,000 and he's of 82 years. How will you calculate the tax? 0 to 82 years, 0 to 5 lakhs. Basic exemption है और nil है. I'm teaching you simple way. Sometimes, you can write the total income and go on minusing also. Out of 870, up to 5 lakhs, the tax is nil. Pritpal, you are a senior citizen, super senior citizen, 80 years and above. Up to 5 lakh, the tax is nil. Above 5 lakh, on next 3,70,000. 370 comes between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Yes or no? 8,70,000 is between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So on this, 20%. 74,000. That's it. What is the total tax? 74,000. How much we should add the ESS in that? 4%. 2,960. So what is the tax payable? 76,960. Yeah. Okay. One or two of you are giving wrong answers. Any confusion you can ask? No problem. It's okay. You have tried and you got it wrong is okay. So correct it. And if you're confused anyway still, ask me. Okay. थोड़े कॉन्सेप्चुअल गलती किए 5-10 ग्राम तो ठीक है, सिली मिस्टेक मत करना. प्रोफेशनल एग्जाम्स हैव नो स्पेस फॉर सिली मिस्टेक, and that will not come by Deepti ma'am saying or by you doing. That will come by this. Are you all having calculator? Anyone honestly sitting in the class on table, chair, desk without calculator? Deepti ma'am is doing all the calculation. Let us copy. Then who will do the calculation for you in the final exam? And teach each other. By tomorrow's class, I want all of you to learn all the functions of calculator. M plus, M minus, GT, autoplay. Start using all that. That's very essential to get good speed, especially in costing. All right. Chalo. Example number 7. Satpal, age 63 years. Total income 8,60,000. Same. Pritpal and Satpal are brothers, no? So they want to keep the income same. No fight. Chalo. अब कैसे करेंगे? 63 years. So 0 to 3 lakhs. Total income. Total income is 8,70,000. 0 to 3 lakhs basic exemption. And it is nil. Now, 3 lakh to 5 lakh on the next 2 lakh, because additional 50,000 is basic exemption for senior citizen. So on the next 2 lakh, it is 5%. Comes to how much? 10,000. Excuse me. Okay. And 5 lakh to 8,70,000. So 370 pay 20%. Just now we had calculated 74,000. So it's 84,000 is the total tax. Add ESS 4%. 3,360. 87,360 is the tax payable. 87,360 is the tax payable. Cool. Pravalika, Ashwini, all of you are giving answers. Good. Tushar, सब correct दे रहे हैं. समझ में आया? Why did I take purposely same figure? If your income is 870, but if you are 82 years and above, up to 5 lakh, assuming they are resident, If they are non-resident foreigners, no additional benefit for the super senior citizens. Satpal, 8,70,000. Okay. Now I am adding next example. Example number 8. Jaspal is having total income 4,40,000 and age is 81 years. क्या करें?
Tax is 0, I think, ma'am.
Yeah, anyone बस शुरू हो गए मैथ्स की तरह 0 to 250 nil, 250 to this. Yes. Jaspal is having total income 440 and up to 5 lakh is the basic exemption. So what will be the tax? Nil. I hope you are being very much aware and you're doing this. So shall I close this additional concept what I have taught now? That if you are a senior citizen, then tax for you. The additional basic exemption is 3 lakh. Beyond 3 lakh, it is same, but the limit will change 3 to 5 lakh. That's why some students were messaging me in the chat. Ma'am, can we remember the figures 12,500, 1 lakh? So up to 10 lakh, तो 1 lakh 12,000. ऐसे बट्टीफाई रट्टा नहीं करो. क्योंकि if he's a senior citizen now, it's not 12,500 tax. I hope you're getting what I'm discussing. 250 to 5 lakh का limit नहीं है. Now it is 3 lakh to 5 lakh. So, super senior citizen up to 5 lakh, senior citizen up to 3 lakh, normal citizen 2,50,000. How many basic exemptions? 3. Okay, ma'am, if one question is coming, वो अभी discuss कर ले, ठीक है, no problem. Ma'am, if we have export business of the goods from India, then company should pay tax in India or foreign country. It depends what country you are. If you are into export business and you are an Indian company, you have to pay tax in India. And if you're doing exporting from India, but then you're a foreign company, then foreign company also, whatever they earn in India, they have to pay tax. Okay, right? You earn income in India, you pay tax, whether you are Indian company or foreign company, right?
बट मैम वो फॉरेन का इनकम फॉरेन से आ रहा ना मैम इनकम इसलिए पूछा फॉरेन से आ रहा ना वो इनकम तो अपन को फॉरेन में आता ना
No, Indian company getting income from foreign sources. If you are asking that, Indian company have to pay tax in India. And if they have already paid the tax in the foreign country, then according to double taxation avoidance agreement, they will get a relief. I want to repeat once again. Indian company, whatever income they earn in India, pay tax in India. Indian company, getting some income from foreign country, they have to pay tax in India. But they have already paid the tax in other countries, so they get some relief in India because we have double taxation avoidance agreement with other countries. Okay, right. Chalo. Let me introduce the next concept now for all of you, that is rebate. Rebate is, in layman's term, if I say, it's a kind of relief to small taxpayers. Income tax के slab rates ना तब से बने आ रहे हैं. So you know how every government comes and they keep on changing. That's the same impact on the slab rates. Now when we said above 2,50,000 if you earn, you pay tax. But then government said, if your income is up to 5 lakh, forget about the seniority. Even if your income is 5 lakh, how much you are taking home? Tell me. 5 lakh divided by 12 कर लो अभी. Around 40,000 is your monthly income. जिसमें क्या होता है? So they have come up with a concept that calculate the tax in routine. Listen, this is a concept. I'll solve the problem. So just understand this. If your total income, total final income is less than equal to 5 lakh, you are a resident individual SSE, then you will get a rebate under section 87A up to 12,500 tax ka relief. Chalo, jaane do. Don't pay tax. Okay. Now, how do we take this? Look, especially I've given it in bold, it's like so important. Section 87A. Okay. Rebate of 12,500 to resident, underline the word resident individual. Now, not to HUF and AOP and all, only resident individual who has total income up to 5 lakhs. They will get a rebate. Okay? Off. I have written off, but it should be up to. Whatever is your tax, up to 12,500. And first rebate is deducted and then ESS is added. Yes? This rebate is not available in case of long-term capital gain. Now, you may not know what is long-term capital gain. Some shares पे capital gain tax लगता है. उस एक income पे rebate नहीं है. This part I will teach you in capital gain chapter. But because it's linked, you know, income tax में, if it is linked, we write it here, again we write it there. So like this, it is done juggling and shaking so that you remember it repeatedly. Okay, right. Now, 87A rebate is given. So how do we work it out? Chalo. Let us continue with the same example number 8. Example number 9 likho aapki notebook mein. Above that, write down the heading, concept of rebate under section 87A. Section का नाम याद रखना पड़ेगा, हो जाएगा. Rebate under section, and rebate is a kind of relief in tax. चलो जाने. You know, you're caught up at the signal and you're wearing mask, helmet, you have all the papers in your vehicle, insurance, all. Only pollution is not there. To say, they say, chalo theek hai, ja de do. Pollution karwa lena, jao. So it's like that rebate. Now, how do you calculate this? Again, same figures I am taking. Jaspal, total income, 4,40,000. Age is 54 years. Okay. Age is 54 years. Because if we take 81 years, तो वैसे ही tax नहीं है. I want to show you how to calculate the tax. So suppose Jaspal's income is 440 and he's 54 years old. Shall we calculate the tax on this? Yes. 0 to 2.5 lakh. Basic exemption and taxes nil. 2.5 lakh to 4,50,000. 1,90,000. So 1,90,000. 250 to 4,40,000. On 1,90,000, how much tax is coming? 5%. That comes to 9,500. Now, will Jaspal get a rebate? Yes or no? Answer is yes. What is the condition? He is a resident individual and his income is below 5 lakh. Okay. Irrespective of the age. Income 5 lakh se kam hai na? Rebate milega. Kaise milega? You have to present it like this. Total tax 9,500 minus rebate under section 87A. Rebate is given up to 12,500. Rebate can't be more than what is tax. Ma'am, just now you said rebate is 12,500. It's up to maximum. So total taxes 9,500, rebate is 9,500. What is the tax payable nil? Yesterday we learned slab rates. Today we are doing rebate and additional slab rates. Tomorrow I'm teaching you special rates for individual.
मैम इसमें एजुकेशनल से ऐड नहीं करना है.
टैक्स ही नील आया है तो 0 पे 4% तो नील ही होगा ना. That's the reason I didn't do maths logic.
हाँ, मतलब पहले रीबेट करना उसके बाद ही वो से ऐड
Yes,
करना है.
that's why. And nice when you have asked this, let us add this first. You know, this I call it as a very important booster note. Point to remember, one day before the exam, if you refer the notes, it should be clear to you. First, deduct rebate. Please relax. I'll do 2-3 more problems for rebate. आपके मन में जो जो डाउट है, ऑप्शन है मैम ये करके देखिए वो कर, सब पूछ लेना, सब करेंगे जो करना है. आज बास्केट बड़ा कर देंगे, अभी हम लोग बहुत सारा खाना खाएंगे आज. First deduct rebate and then on balance tax. First deduct rebate and then on the balance tax add ESES. So why is it ESES nil here? Because tax ही nil हो गया. Yeah, many of them are asking the same doubt. I hope all of yours doubt is clear. Because rebate is a kind of relief. So if you are giving relief of 9,500, yeah, I really missed this. In income tax class, we don't use minus sign, but we are doing less, no? So we always put the amounts in bracket. Tax payable is nil. First deduct the rebate, then add the balance. You know, tomorrow I'll teach, there are some special incomes which are taxable at 20% of lottery की income है, उसको तो 30% tax लगता है. So calculate 30% tax and then give the rebate. If your total income is less than 5 lakh, whatever may be the income, you are eligible for rebate. Promise you are a resident individual. Resident will be clear to you. If not, I am going to teach you how to decide the residential status in coming classes. All right. Example number 10 shall we do? Rajpal. Wonderful actor, no? Do you watch his movies? Rajpal Yadav, does very nice comedy. Huh? Irrespective of his height. Yes or no? Rajpal. So Rajpal's total income is 4,95,000. Chalo. And this time age is not given in the exam, ma'am. Printing mistake paper mein. Nothing even means he is less than 60 years. If he is 60 years above 80 years, वो highlight होगा. और कभी-कभी तो और exam में इसमें ना मजा आता है. See, I'll एक 2 minute pause लो here. Dear students, you all have started studying income tax with me. Until the end of the class, you will enjoy this because I'll share something with you. जैसे आपका aim है ना CA में बनना, CA बनना, जैसे मेरा aim है author बनना. I don't know since कितने साल और I want to be, teaching like this. So one problem I can twist and I can make 10 examples, and I want it to be printed in a book with my name as author. It's like going to be a practice workbook. Nice, no? So that's why I'm giving all these examples on my own. No printed ready example. ये problem पढ़ो, ये solve करो. ओहो, करेंगे वैसे भी थोड़ा बाद में. चलो. See, when the people with whom we meet every day and we share our aims, no? So they are like a mirror. तो अब आप 2 साल में कहीं मुझे मिलो, दीप्ति मैम क्या हुआ, आप तो बोले थे बुक पब्लिश करने वाले, अभी तक आई नहीं है आपकी बुक मार्केट में. So now you all are going to be like mirror. Same way you should promise. You should have accountability partners, your elder brother, your mom, your friends, anyone to whom you trust, your teachers, your mentors. No, I will do this. And if you don't say, you are accountable. Huh? Chalo. So Rajpal's total income is 4,95,000. 0 to 2.5 lakh basic exemption. I hope no one is confused in the class. Purposely, I didn't give the age. Age nahi hai matlab he's a resident individual but not senior citizen. Nil. 2.5 lakh to 4,95,000. How much?
12,250.
On 2,45,000, 20%. कितना आ रहा है? 12,000 कैसे आ रहा है? फिर वही आप रट रहे हैं फिर 2,50,000 to 5 lakh ऐसे नहीं. अरे 5% ना. 1 second. Sorry.
हाँ वही मैं वही 20% कह रहा मैं वही देख रहा हूँ.
I did wrong. I did. और इतनी हंसी आती है ना सबको जब मैम गलती करते हैं क्लास में. अरे वाह क्या बात है. ठीक. 12,250 is the tax. So what is the tax? 12,250. What is the rebate under section 87A? 87A में rebate है. कितना मिलेगा आपको? 12,250. So what is the tax payable? Nil. Nice and clear to all of you. Yes? Chalo. Next example. Nathmalji is having total income 4,80,000, but I am adding something to this. LTCG लिखो, long-term capital gain. Long-term capital gain on property sold. You know, when you sell the property and all, then long-term capital gain is paid at 20%. This is a special rate. I'll teach all the special rates later. Time permits. So, but अभी तो ये calculation आपको सिखाना है, इसलिए I'm doing this. Nathmal ji has sold a property and he is getting the total income 480. And this is, I want to repeat, LTCG is long-term capital gain on the property sold, 20%. All right. Now, how much tax Nathmal ji should pay? First, though, basic exemption. 2,50,000 tak to tax is nil. Now balance is 2,30,000. Anyone in the class is having doubt? 480 minus 250. 250 nil, 250 के बाद on the next 2,30,000 into 20%.
5%.
Yeah, someone is saying 5%. I am saying this income is long-term capital gain. It's a special income. It's a special income. Arey, do you eat all the food on the streets, you know? So normal pav bhaji is 100, this pav bhaji. And now Mayur's special pav bhaji. Obviously, it's going to be extra. Yes or no? So some special income is there, long-term capital gain. It is taxed at 20%. It will be given to you in the exam. And special income, special rates are printed in your book. I'll teach you. Clear to all of you now, dear, who are asking doubt? So on the balance income, 2,30,000, 20% tax comes to 46,000. Now tell me, shall we give a rebate under section 87A? Answer is yes. Why? Because Nathmal ji is having total income less than 5 lakh. But how much rebate shall I give? Up to 12,500. Is there balance tax? How much? 33,500. Now on this you will add ESES 4%. Complete the problem. If you want me to repeat, I'll surely repeat for you the whole explanation.
Ma'am, repeat once, ma'am.
Yeah, sure, I'll repeat. First, can you please complete writing? पूरा लिख लो ताकि जब मैं रिपीट करूं तो आप स्क्रीन के सामने देखो. Finished writing, all of you? Yes, chalo. All right. Okay, now listen. Natmal ji got total income 4,80,000. Definitely he is eligible for rebate. And no one will remind you, beta jara rebate de dena to isko. वो आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा कब rebate, कब surcharge and all. Okay. But some of you are having doubt, why did I tax it at 20%? Because in the problem it was given that Natmal ji got this 4,80,000 profit as long-term capital gain, which is a name for profit on property sold. And when you sell the property and you get capital gain, these tax rates of capital gain will be superbly practiced with around 50 problems in the capital gain chapter. It's going to be 20% tax. But basic exemption to milega. It's not flat 20%, it's slab 20%. So up to 2,50,000 nil. Balance 230 is taxable at 20%, 46,000. Shall I give rebate? Yes. Why? Because he's a resident SSC and the total income is less than 5 lakh. So 12,500 I gave rebate, and on balance he says, now have we justified this punchline? First minus or deduct the rebate and then on the balance tax add ESES. How are these examples? Is anyone having any more example and wants me to solve? Otherwise, I'm going to the main screen. Pucho, you can ask any doubt if you have. I'm seeing the chat box also, and you can unmute and speak up in the class. No problem. कोई थोड़े से बदमाश हो के थोड़ा क्लास को बहुत डाइवर्ट करेंगे तो फिर मैं रुका दूंगी उनको. I'll clear your doubt at the end of the class. Wait. I say you all are enjoying and you are doing very good.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, here you have said that it is a flat, slab 20%, no, ma'am. How we have to find out it is whether slab or flat, madam?
No, abhi tak I have not taught you. Flat rates are only for the firm and the company. Individuals have to pay slab rate tax. But the slab rates may special income have special rate. I think I should now go to the table. Yes, Mahesh, I'll share the table also with all of you. And this PDF is already shared in our WhatsApp group. So in the WhatsApp also you can check and take. Baad mein to within a week you all will get the material also. You have all formalities, fees paid and all. The sir will take care and you'll get it. Okay, check with this all of you please. Up to 3 lakh, up to 5 lakh. Okay. Now, because I've started, I want to take up this now. See, all the individuals, HUF, AOP, BOI, they should pay the tax at slab rates. But there are some special incomes. If you earn that income, forget about the 5%, 20%, 30% slab rate. You have to pay the tax at special rate. This is the list of special rate. Let us read it. आराम से पढ़ो और learn करने की कोशिश मत करो. The more we practice the problems, it will be clear. I don't know. Let me share you. 1 minute. I'll share with you. सब तो पढ़ेंगे. Are you seeing all these problems? 1 to 19. We are going to do these also. So by the time you finish this chapter, you'll be like super clear. All right. Okay. Long-term capital gain. Now, some of you may not know right now. So long-term capital gain is on some property, jewelry sold. It will be clear that this is a long-term capital gain. It's taxed at what rate? 20%. Just now, Nathmal ji had long-term capital gain, 20%. Now, long-term capital gain on equity shares. Listed share market mein when you are investing, then long-term capital gain, then first 1 lakh is exempt. On up to 1 lakh is exempt. Beyond that, 10%. Some of you may be feeling little confused now. It's okay. Your doctor gives you a prescription, तो आप तो दो मेरे जैसे लोग तो 5 दिन prescription देख के ही खाते हैं. But then suppose some we should not take any tablet. God's grace, blessings to all of you. But worst case, if we are taking some doses every day, after 1 month, you don't have to check, no. You remember your dose, your count. Like that, give yourself time. Okay? So normal long-term capital gain, 20%. Long-term capital gain on equity shares, 10%. Short-term capital gain. Long-term, short-term, कैसे पता चलेगा? As of now, we are learning how to calculate tax. So it's clear. Slab rates, routine slab rates. Short-term capital gain on shares, 15%. You know, short-term is within a year. If people hold the shares and they sell it and do it, then it is all 15%. This is important for all of you for exam. Lottery, crossword puzzle, card games, racing, nowadays betting, gambling, these online gaming, all these are called as which income? KBC, कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? आपने देखा है नहीं recording? All these payments are subject to income tax. So actually, Amitabh Bachchan is not giving a correct figure. When he's saying, ये लो 10 लाख रुपए का check and autograph अपना देके, he's giving 10 lakhs नहीं मिलेगा. The person will get only 7 lakhs. Because all the casual incomes are taxed at what rate? 30%. Yeah. Ashwini, I'm coming to your doubt, dear. Ashwini is asking, nice doubt. Ma'am, if long-term capital gain is 13 lakh, तब क्या होगा? वो slab नहीं लगेगा. Basic exemption ले लो, 2.5 lakh. And remaining all long-term capital gain in 20% special rate. No slab rates for special income. You want? We'll practice 2-3 more problems to make it clear. पहले आप ये table पढ़ लो. Okay, right. Casual income, 30%. Okay. Oh, really missed out. I don't know. I thought I've changed it. ये नहीं है. All dividend incomes are taxable now. Unexplained income. इसको ना हिंदी में नाम याद रखो. बेनामी income, गुमनाम income. You can write over here. Raid, special 26. I've asked you to watch these movies, no? So if you don't disclose income and whenever it is caught up, you have to pay 60% tax. 60% tax. When I teach surcharge and all, I'll say it goes on to 70. मतलब 100 रुपए कमाए, black money, मेरे घर से 1 करोड़ मिले, नहीं मिले, 1 करोड़ है ही नहीं मेरे पास. 1 करोड़ मिले, तो government will say 78 lakhs, so you pay tax. Don't bother about 78 any figures, I will teach you. And what is unexplained money? वो सब यहीं पे theory में है, but just I'm opening up this topic. Today, if you remember these 3 things, seniors, super seniors, rebate, fine, but just have a glance of this. Long-term capital gain, 20%. Long-term capital gain on equity shares, 10%. Short-term capital gain other than shares, routine, slab rate. On shares, 15%. Casual income, 30%. And unexplained income and all that, 60%. I'll come to this. Detailed, we'll talk about this. Final tak ye topic hai. search, rate, survey. These are the chapters. Till final, you'll be doing this. Okay, we'll take a break of exactly 3 minutes. And when we come back, I will first check the chat box. If you have any examples in your mind, put it. We will solve it. And then I'm doing some concepts, not theory, but थोड़ा कुछ concept भी पढ़ेंगे. आज हमने सीधे problem से शुरू किए. Okay? So take a break. हवा खा के आओ, पानी पी के आओ, धूप खा के आओ, और assemble हो जाओ वापस. Okay. So shall we do one thing? Special income, I am getting too many problems in my mind. Lottery 30%, long term 20%. Will you learn and come these rates? I will teach you special income problems tomorrow. And most welcome. It's not that as a teacher, I should only teach. You say, ma'am, can we take this example and we will solve it in the class tomorrow. Okay? So I hope you all have learned with me today rebate under section 87A and super senior citizen. What is the basic exemption? 5 lakh. Senior citizen. What is the basic exemption? 3 lakh. All right. Chalo. Let us do some more definitions. Before I start with something more, go to your notebooks and write this. 1 second. We will now see how to read a section. Section कैसे पढ़ते हैं वो देखेंगे. ये देखो. एक concept है deemed dividend. ये तो ऐसे ही लिख रहे हैं. I'm just giving an example. Deemed dividend 2 फिर bracket में 22E. So you know whenever sections are given like this is like section 2. After that, whatever is given, it is read as subsection. I think many of you must have done this in the law and all. And then clause. Clause is E. So how do you read this? Section 2, subsection 22, clause E talks about deemed dividend. At interlevel, you are not supposed to remember all the sections, but some sections are very, very important. So as a teacher, I will make you remind it and we'll make some superb notes for it. Write it. I'm waiting. You know, Income Tax Act is divided into chapters. Each chapter is having income tax provisions in the form of sections. In sections, you have some subsections. In subsections, if more categories are there, they are called as clauses. Sections, subsections, clauses. Nice, clear. Okay. Then next you write down. I hope you all remember rules. Rules are explanations to the act. Act ne to bol diya, maintain books of accounts. Rules say you have to maintain ledger, cash book, this, record book, stock register, blah, blah, all that. Now, something which is many times asked in exam, proviso. Not provision, proviso. Proviso is exception to section. Dear student, इससे ज़्यादा लॉ पढ़ाना नहीं आता. तो हाँ बोल दो कि समझ में आ गया. Joking. आप लिखो, I'll explain. Proviso. but जब ये पढ़ाती हूँ तो मुझे लगता है law and law is not my favorite subject. No. Proviso. Proviso के आगे क्या लिखा आप सबने, dear students? Exception to sections. You know, listen. Section says this income is taxable at this rate. Proviso means except this. Do you know it? Yes. All of you stand in a queue except Raja. So like Raja will come as a proviso. Got it or not? So provisos, whenever they say this is a proviso, proviso is given inside the section only, but it is exception. What is an exception to which this section is not applicable? This section is applicable to everyone except this. Essay. Clear? Right. All right. With this, we will go to our separate page. I hope you all have made this page for writing the abbreviations, and let us go on adding it. Have you, excuse me, written all the full forms? CBDT, CIBIC, PAN, permanent account number. देखा पैन कार्ड किस कलर का था, कितने नंबर्स थे, फोटो था या नहीं था? Any answers? This is a part of it. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see it's a laminated card and it is having 10-digit alphanumeric number? खुद का भी पैन कार्ड देखे या नहीं? If you are 18 above, and taking the PAN card doesn't mean that you have to file your return only and pay the tax. If your income is nil, no problem. That over the period you will understand. Chalo. Add something. आज हमने काफी सारे abbreviations किए ना. One very popular we use here is PPF. That is Public Provident Fund. It's a kind of investment. PPF. And today's class only we use some abbreviations. I thought I'll make you write that. Yeah. Then AOP, yesterday we have written Association of Person. BOI. Body of Individuals. Yes. Very popular. Next one you write down GTI. That is Gross Total Income. And next we have TI. Total Income. GTI. Gross Total Income. TI. Total Income. Yeah. I'll once shortly explain you how mutual fund and all works. But usse related bhi kuch hai. So write down LTCG. Long-term capital gain. STCG. Short-term capital gain. Finish writing. अब सब क्या दीप्ति मैम ही बताएंगे आपको. आपके लिए homework for today. Search and come these full form, and surely I will ask you to give the full form along with explanation. FTZ, EOU, SCZ, EEZ, yes. ये आप करके आओगे घर से. You know Nirav Modi's case, who did a scam, and that's all based on SEZ. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay, good. Some of you are giving the answers now. और सिर्फ मुझे meaning नहीं चाहिए. This is the term we are going to use in exemptions and many other chapters. So I want someone to take that step. Someone नहीं, आप सब. It's everyone. Please don't hesitate that my English is not good and all. बस code language में मत बोलना. If you start speaking in Telugu, it's a code language. तो आप ना ऐसे घुसर फुसर कर सकते हैं दीप्ति मैम के बारे में तेलुगु में. नहीं समझेगा. थोड़ा थोड़ा ही आता है. Koncham koncham. But you be comfortable. You have come to learn here, ma'am. I want to explain these terms: FTZ, EOU, SEZ, EEZ. I want you all to answer and Google search and come. I will ask you what is SEZ in the outskirts of Hyderabad. These are like super practical, important things. इतनी smart generation है ना, and I love that. मजा आता है कि गूगल सर्च तो नहीं कर रहे हैं ना, पूरे आंसर्स लिख रहे हो आप अभी. ये मैम ने बोला आप गूगल सर्च कर लिया, करना, बट रीड अबाउट इट एंड कम, so that whenever I talk that okay, these kind of units have got these benefits and all, you should have a very broad idea about it. Okay, right. And okay, great. Rahul and Mahesh, you already know about it, so that's super cool. Really good. Okay. Let us do some more theory now. Coming back to our class, जहाँ से हमने कल end किया था, ये रहा. All, अच्छा, these are the provisos. I want all of you to read with me on screen. Proviso to a section or subsection spells about exception to the provisions contained in the respective section. Proviso spells out the cases where provisions contained in the section would not apply. It's not applicable. Okay? Explanations, budget, financial year, previous year, ये सब clear है? Okay. Yes. CBDT we all know, income tax rules, circulars, notification, case laws. Case laws are, when there is a fight going on, they go to a smaller family-like court, which is called as tribunal. Tribunal, Tribunal, tribunal. There, if department is winning, तो SSC बोलता है मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं, I'll go to high court. High court में SSC is winning, the department is saying, Commissioner, I will not leave, I will go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court में department wins. Now where will you go? Nowhere. Supreme Court is the highest decision-giving authority in India, and in a particular case, decision given by the High Court that no, on this income tax should be like, so much of talk is coming like cryptocurrency should be taxable or not. वो है ही सब लीगल है, अभी तक तो नहीं था, all that वो बाद में अलग एक दिन डिस्कस करेंगे. These are very practical topics, but of course I want all of you to have insights of how mutual fund work, what is cryptocurrency, we'll discuss later on. But any decision of High Court or Supreme Court, excuse me, which is binding on SSC and department, you can use it as a judgment. Can I say decision of Supreme Court is like, what do you say? Decision of Supreme Court is like, एक section ही बन गया, it's like law only, that important it is. Okay? SSC's definition we have seen. What do you mean by assessment? The procedure by which income of SSC is computed, determined, that is called as assessment. Definition of person we saw yesterday. Anyone is having doubt in this theory question? This is asked and you have to write these examples also. Yeah. Total income and gross total income. This I'll teach in the computation of income. Yeah. Chalo, we'll talk little bit about type of companies. From here onwards, this is quite in detail taught in your law. So for income tax purpose, just have an reading, an idea, that is enough. Yes. What is an Indian company? This is important. We just now discussed if Indian company is having some foreign income, should they pay tax in India? Yes. How do you say a company is an Indian company? Two conditions should be satisfied. The company should have been formed and registered under Indian law. You all know Companies Act 2013 के under, if the company is registered, it's an Indian company. And registered office, you know, we call it as corporate office, or the principal office of the company should be in India. You know, so many times, I don't know if you see AGMs, annual general meeting, company की कहाँ held होती है, where they have corporate office. Now, you know, these are some terms, कोई book नहीं समझाएगा, ये थोड़ा screen पे ध्यान दो. Corporate office and head office are not always same. For example, Bank of Baroda. Just an example I am giving. Bank of Baroda, which was earlier Vijaya Bank. So now Bank of Baroda is having its head office in Hyderabad. Their major work is done in Hyderabad. But then Bank of Baroda was formed and registered from Bangalore. So where is their corporate office or registered office? Bangalore. So annual general meeting company की कहाँ होगी? Bangalore में होगी. Are you getting? See, let us say ABC Limited. Excuse me. ABC Limited. So ABC Limited is a company. They have their head office in Mumbai, and from Mumbai, sorry for this disturbance. Sure. So they have head office in Mumbai, because from Mumbai, ABC Limited is doing their major export work, Mumbai port se. But then ABC Limited is formed in Hyderabad. So their corporate office is in Hyderabad. But anyhow, what is the definition of Indian company? It is registered in India, and their registered office is also in India. Is this clear to all of you? Now, what is a foreign company? It means a company which is not a domestic or Indian company. It is registered in some foreign country. So it's a foreign company. Yes. What is a domestic company? This is very important. Domestic company means Indian company or any other company. In respect of income, liable to income tax, has made arrangements for declaration and payment of dividend in India. So it may be a foreign company, but if it is having major shareholders in India and it is declaring dividend in India, registered outside, it will become which company? Domestic company. You read and come, it's very simple. Take a pause, I'll make it clear. What is an Indian company? Registered in India. What is a foreign company? Registered outside India. What is a domestic company? Indian company or a foreign company? If they have decided to declare and pay the dividend to equity and preference shareholders in India, then they said to be domestic company. Okay? Any doubt? Any doubt? Pucho. Chalo, next. Company in which public are substantially interested. Now, this is frankly speaking just for reading. आप एक बार ध्यान में रख लो. If you want, you can simply write here listed company. Company in which public, you know, we write no ABC Limited. Limited means it's a public limited company. If it is private, we write PVT Limited, private limited. Yes or no? आता है नहीं मुझे थोड़ा बहुत लॉ पढ़ाना, ये सब पढ़ा होगा आपने ऑलरेडी. So listed companies or government companies or company which is registered under section 8, wo societies and trust and orphanage, you know, special companies who can work without share capital and listed, whose equity shares are listed, or a company who accepts deposits, means like mutual funds. Nidhi companies and mutual funds and all. Tomorrow I'll start the class. If I miss out, remind me. I'll talk about what is mutual fund, how it works. Yes. and company which more than 50% of voting right have been allotted to any of the cooperative societies. All these are companies. Closely held company is a private company. Closely held company is a private company. ठीक है? Right? And last definition for today, what we are seeing. A person, I hope you remember who is a person, individual and all, having substantial interest in a company. How do you say, oh, this person is having good interest in a company? If he is a beneficial owner with or without right to participate in profits of at least 20% of the voting power. So if, I'll give an example. If you want, you can write it here. 1 second. Yeah, write down. Mr. X has got 30% share of a company. 30% share. Is he having voting right above 20%? Is he having major or substantial interest in the company? Answer is yes. Did you get it? Yes. Now, Mr. X, listen. अब मैं केस को थोड़ा ट्विस्ट कर रही हूँ, ध्यान से देखो. And you'll write this example. This is 1, this is 2. Mr. X is owning 12% share of the company. And Mr. X का HUF is owning 20%. 20 नहीं, चलो 15%. Take your time. आराम से लिखो. लिखो. I'm waiting. Mr. X is having 12% share. Okay. Mr. X is having 12% share in ABC Limited. Mr. X HUF is having 15%. But who is the caretaker of the HUF? Karta kaun hai? Mr. X. So can I say Mr. X is having beneficial ownership 27%? Anyone in the class is having doubt? Beneficial owner. मैंने word भी underline किया है. Beneficial owner. How much is beneficial ownership? Mr. X alone 12%. Mr. X का HUF Hindu Undivided Family 50. Put together, how much decision taking power is there with Mr. X? 27. Is it crossing 20%? Yes, he's having substantial. Mark here T and F. True and false में पूछते हैं ये. 1 mark, 2 mark questions are super important. I told you yesterday I got 95 marks in accounts in CA Inter. I was topper. In CA final I have failed twice. Third time I cleared. And second time I regretted like anything. I failed at aggregate 196 marks. वो 4 marks कितने painful है. I had to wait for another 6 months, again study everything, again write exam. 4 दिन तो रोने में चले गए कि नहीं अब लिखना ही नहीं है. इंस्टीट्यूट को क्या दुश्मनी है, मुझे फेल कर देते हैं. But then no one leaves, no? That ego, how should I leave? And then I did. So make sure you don't miss out. And income tax has got that beautiful step-wise marking. 1 objective questions. Inside one 4-mark question also you will find 4 bits. So if you answer it correctly, beneficial ownership above 20%, you'll get marks. Am I going fast or clear? Please let me know. Have you followed today's class? Some definitions, some concepts, some abbreviations, and some problems. The next class, we have 3 targets. We are going to start with mutual fund. No homework. Read and come all the tax rates, special rates. Special rates पढ़ के आओ. And in theory, I will talk about special 26. Who was the hero? Ajay Devgan. Akshay Kumar. पता नहीं. दोनों सेम ही काम करते हैं. So we talk about all this. Unexplained money, unexplained investment. If there is a rate, if it is found, at what rate is it taxable and all. I will tell you in the next class. Okay? And some more theory also we'll do. Look at this. Income tax is so beautiful. India को भी define कर दिया. चलो ये एक डेफिनेशन पढ़ते हैं. हाँ, what is the definition of India? Territory of India, territorial waters, seabed, subsoil, continental shelf, maritime, all this. मतलब you know, हवा में बिजनेस करो तो भी इंडिया टैक्सेबल, पानी में बिजनेस करो, you what do you call that, scuba diving and all. अरे I am not in India, I am तो 30 kilometers away from India and there I am giving some water sports service. मैं कहाँ इंडिया में हूँ? इंडिया तो वो रहा दूर 30 किलोमीटर, फिर भी you are in India, you have to pay tax. So you all may be wondering, ma'am, ये geography कहाँ से आ गया? Definition of India is important because if you earn the income in India, you have to pay tax in India, which is called as Income Tax Act 1961. Yes, होमवर्क है ना? फुल फॉर्म्स पढ़ के आओ और कॉन्सेप्ट्स भी पढ़ के आओ, EOUs, FTZ, EZ, whatever it is. If you know it, really appreciate it. So many of you have already given the answers here. And again, a humble request, can you all know it or not, how to keep your chat open for all? सब दोस्त ही तो है यहाँ, सब colleagues है, सबके साथ आप accountable हो. You all are in a team. So why you are giving all the answers only to me? Am I teaching you one-to-one? No, no. In a class, loudly you're saying, ma'am, my answer is 55,400 for yesterday's homework, and it's okay. All have come to learn here. So keep your chat open for all. It's not distracting, I hope. There's very limited chatting in the class. अच्छा ज्यादा टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं आता है मुझे. चलो, I'll check it. Right, okay. So right now our classes are from Monday to Friday. So we will continue with the next class on Monday. Have a super amazing weekend. बहुत सारा सो जाओ, बहुत सारा टाइम स्पेंड करो अपने फैमिली के साथ, 1-2 घंटे फोन साइड में रख के थोड़ी बात सुनो अपने मम्मी की, पापा की, थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करो. Have a nice, amazing weekend. Thank you so much. Bye-bye all of you. शुरू हो गया आप लोग वेटेज ऑफ द चैप्टर. अरे पढ़ो ना, एंजॉय करो ना. आई टेल यू पेपर पैटर्न वेटेज. मैं आपको एग्जाम के लिए जब जाओगे ना पूरे हथियार पहन के भेजा दूंगी, तब मैं बोलूंगी इसको छोड़ना मत, इसका वेटेज 10 मार्क्स है, इसको मत छोड़ना, इसका वेटेज. आई टेल यू, माई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. Weightage, paper pattern, chapters, all I will cover it up, but not now. अभी तो बेसिक्स है, अभी तो मजे लेके पढ़ो, ठीक है? All right, bye bye. Good night, all of you. Bye bye. Bye bye, all of you. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you so much that you're following all the concepts super well. Good feedback.